你好. Hello in Mandarin Chinese. Welcome to Chinese Home Cooking Weeknight Show. Our demonstration today is Chinese egg rolls, a holiday special. Egg rolls are called 春卷 in Mandarin Chinese, which means spring rolls, because traditionally Chinese people welcome spring by eating egg rolls. Nowadays, people eat egg rolls all year round. Egg rolls have different variations in different countries. In the Chinese cuisine here in the US, an egg roll is a savory dish typically served as an appetizer. It's usually stuffed with pork, shrimp, or chicken, along with other ingredients added, such as cabbage, carrots, and bean sprouts, and then deep fried. Egg rolls are a great food to bring to a potluck holiday party. The cold egg rolls will become crispy again after being heated in the oven. Now, before we start, let's take a look at what we need for the dish. Here's the list of ingredients. Before we start cooking, let's work on the preparation of ingredients. 20 pieces egg roll wrappers, 2 cups cooking oil for frying the egg rolls, 4 ounces ground pork. We're going to marinate the ground pork with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of Chinese cooking wine, and half teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder. Mix well. 2 tablespoons ginger infused oil for cooking the ground pork. Previously, I did a show on how to DIY ginger infused oil. If you do a search in my channel, you should be able to find it. 8 ounces raw shrimp, cut into small pieces, like a corn kernel size. We're going to marinate the shrimp with 1 teaspoon Chinese cooking wine, half teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder. Mix well. 2 tablespoons ginger infused oil for cooking the shrimp. 4 eggs. We're going to marinate the eggs with a teaspoon of Chinese cooking wine, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix well. 4 tablespoons ginger infused oil for cooking the eggs. 16 ounces spinach leaves. 3 tablespoons garlic infused oil for cooking the spinach. Previously, I did a show on how to DIY garlic infused oil. If you do a search in my channel, you should be able to find it. Half teaspoon of salt for cooking the spinach. 16 ounces bean sprout. 3 tablespoons garlic infused oil for cooking the bean sprout. Half teaspoon salt for cooking the bean sprout. The sweet and sour dipping sauce consists of 4 tablespoons ketchup, 4 tablespoons honey, and 1 tablespoon lime juice mixed well. As a decoration, here is a tomato roast flour. Previously, I did a show on how to make a tomato roast flour. If you do a search in my channel, you should be able to find it. I am turning on the wok to 350 degrees, which is high heat for an electric stove or medium to high heat for a gas stove. I am adding 3 tablespoons garlic infused oil to let it heat for 1 minute until the oil is hot. It's been a minute, the oil is hot. We're going to cook spinach, and salt for 2 minutes until the spinach is wilted. It's been 2 minutes. The spinach is wilted. I just turned off the heat, and we're going to remove the spinach and have it cool to the room temperature and drain the liquid. I am turning on the electric wok to 350 degrees. I am adding 3 tablespoons garlic infused oil to let it heat for 1 minute until the oil is hot. It's been a minute, the oil is hot. We're going to cook the bean sprout for 3 minutes until the bean sprout is wilted. And the salt. It's been 3 minutes. The bean sprout is wilted. I just turned off the heat, and we're going to remove the bean sprout from the wok, let it cool to the room temperature, and drain the liquid. I am turning on the electric wok to 350 degrees. I am adding 4 tablespoons ginger infused oil to let it heat for 1 minute until the oil is hot. It's been a minute, the oil is hot. We're going to cook the eggs for 1 minute until the eggs are lightly done. It's been a minute, the eggs are lightly done, and we chop into smaller pieces. We're going to turn off the heat, remove the eggs, and let it cool to room temperature. I am turning on the electric wok to 350 degrees. I am adding 2 tablespoons ginger infused oil to let it heat for 1 minute until the oil is hot. It's been a minute, the oil is hot. We're going to cook the shrimp for 1 minute until the color of the shrimp turns pink. It's been a minute, the color of the shrimp has turned pink. I've just turned off the heat, and we're going to remove the shrimp from the wok, let it cool to the room temperature. I am turning on the electric wok to 350 degrees. I am adding 2 tablespoons ginger infused oil. Let it heat for 1 minute until the oil is hot. It's been a minute, the oil is hot. we're going to cook the pork for 1 minute until the color of the pork is no longer pink. It's been a minute. The color of the pork is no longer pink. I just turned off the heat, and we're going to remove the pork from the wok and let it cool to the room temperature. All cooked ingredients have cooled to room temperature. The liquid from bean sprouts and spinach has been drained. All the ingredients have been mixed well. Our filling is ready to use. Place the wrapper diagonally with a corner towards you. Imagine a line diagonally that is parallel to you. Place 2 tablespoons of filling next to the imagination line, but on your side, and then roll up the corner and tucked away underneath so that make sure it's tight, and roll up and stop here when it's roughly on the imagination line, and use water to wet both wings and roll up the wings onto the roll, and continue to roll tightly. Use water again to wet the far away corner. Continue to roll up tight and make sure the edges are tightly sealed. And here is our egg roll. We finished the preparation, and now we are ready to cook. I am turning on the electric wok to 350 degrees. I am adding 2 cups cooking oil to let it heat for 2 minutes until the oil is hot. It's been 2 minutes. The oil is hot. We're going to fry 2 egg rolls at one time, 1 minute on each side. It's been a minute. The bottom side is golden brown. We're going to flip to the other side to fry for another minute until the other side is golden brown as well. It's been a minute. The other side is golden brown as well. It is done. Repeat the same process for the remaining 18 egg rolls. Let's have a quick review of what we've done.